Hi, my name's Adam Frank. I'm a resident here at the Paris Institute for Advanced Studies. I'm a professor in the English department at the University of British Columbia in Vancouver. My project here at the Institute is called Radio Free Stein. The project asks a basic question: what might a reader of Gertrude Stein's innovative modernist theater be able to think and say about her plays after interpreting them in the medium of recorded sound? So it's a large-scale project. I think of it as a critical sound project that is collaborative. There's composers involved, there's directors, musicians, actors, sound engineers, and a few poets. And our goal is to advance the study and understanding of Stein's plays and her theater poetics. I begin with the contradictory reception that Stein's plays have had in 20th century theater and performance history. Scholars have tended to cast her plays as linguistic experiments meant primarily for the page. But at the same time, directors and composers have been drawn to interpreting her work really across mediums since the 1930s. So I take up the tools and the methods of affect and object relations theory to approach her plays, which she claims are depictions of groups. But she wants to depict groups in these plays without using either narrative on the one hand or really character on the other. So they are obviously the kind of anti-Aristotelian drama, and she uses the phrase landscape theater to describe what she's up to. And it turns out that landscape theater was very influential for non-naturalist theater in the 20th and 21st century. So the research questions that I have are: how can we understand the influence of her landscape poetics? What do they tell us about theatricality and dramatic form in the specific context of broadcasting institutions, those institutions that seek to regulate emotional or affective experience? And then finally, what are the new affordances for understanding her plays that emerge from bringing critics and composers together to interpret them in the form of radio melodrama? I'm hoping that the project will propose a conceptual and historical, but also an experiential account of Stein's theater in relation to the contemporary turn towards sound and performance.